Hey, I'm back, and it's actually been quite a long time. Today is the 14th of March. The last time I recorded a video was almost the last time I did anything in the shop. On that day, which was 2 weeks ago, I had just received my wing kit. It was sitting on the floor right here. I said that I was going to clean the shop and then do an inventory. And then I got pulled away, as per usual. So it's been 2 weeks. However, as you can probably tell, I did clean up and rearrange the shop because I did inventory the wing kit. So now that's sitting over there. All the big parts, skins, ribs, longerons, etc. are over there. Small bundles and hardware and whatnot can live on the shelves over here for now. Once the empennage kit is complete, then those completed pieces will go hang on the wall in my office, and the wing kit can move over there, and we can start doing that. But to make all this work, I did have to rearrange the shop again to make more sense of the space. I think a while ago I said that I wanted to keep all this space open so that I could still be able to park my truck in here at night, which I have not done once, and it barely fits to begin with. So we're going to utilize the space. So all my desktop tools, or benchtop tools, or rather, have been moved here into the middle of that space. I changed the orientation of my long workbenches here. The cubby stays the same. I've still got the 2 shelves, and I still have the option to add another section of shelving along the back wall over there if I want to. So today, it is, boy, it's been 5 weeks, I think, since I've done anything. And the last thing I did, if you recall, was I messed up this piece. I have the replacement parts. There's been plenty of time for those to come in, and I was trying to think of what I wanted to start back up with, and I think that because the skin is already prepared for this and I'm kind of in this mode, I will go ahead and re-begin the rudder skeleton and just put that all together. And I think between today and tomorrow I can have that completely done. So I'll set up the GoPro to record a little bit of time lapse once I get organized to begin today's work. Anyways, stay tuned.
So at this point, it has been 5 weeks since I've done any work. And then, as we just saw, the last work that I did was messing up this whole spar assembly for the rudder. So the new pieces are in, and this work is starting all over. So if you think about this portion right here, which is mock-up assembly, match drilling, all of that business, and then in a few moments it'll be taking it all apart, edge finishing, deburring, scuffing, cleaning, priming. So much duplicated work. I mean, it's man, for really what amounted to be a silly mistake when I was riveting it from I think 2 videos ago. Yeah. So, anyways, here I am. That all amounted to, I guess in total, because of the duplicate work, 2 full days lost. Probably 16 hours of work, really. Okay. Yeah, so that was all of the mock-up and match drilling and whatnot. Now we're getting into the edge finishing. Apparently the weather cooled off because the hoodie came out. You can tell that it's been a few weeks since I've been in here just looking at my beard. But yeah, edge finishing and getting all of this stuff prepared to take outside and prime. I'll go ahead and spoil it for you if you don't want to watch to the end, but the rudder actually does get finished today. But while I've got you for a minute, I do appreciate those of you who watch and comment. Leave a like if you're into it. If you're not into it, that's cool. You don't need to hit a thumbs down. But I would love to hear your input, and subscribe if you want to catch more of this. It's going to take me quite a while to finish this up. So here we go, a little mild dish detergent to clean it all up, and then acetone to finally get one last cleaning of it.
So it's still the 14th of March. I got a lot more done than I expected today. I said that I thought that I could get the rudder finished up over today and tomorrow, but I think I actually might be able to get it finished up tonight. So my other two cameras, my two GoPros, are both uploading and charging right now. So I'm just gonna run this camera for a little bit. I'll still speed it up for time lapse, but this one only records in like 30-minute segments. I don't need to capture everything, just the essence of what I'm doing. So just, I guess, to bring this all up to speed, the replacement parts that I got for the rudder, which were basically the spar and the ribs and doublers and the skeleton, I was able to get all of those parts prepped, final size drilled, match drilled, whatever, edge finishing, deburring, and primed, and the primer has had plenty of time to cure. That's how far ahead I am. So I'm going to dimple whatever needs to be dimpled and then start riveting the skeleton, which is where I screwed up last time. So I'll approach it much more cautiously. Once that's done, it shouldn't take very long to put the skin on. So anyways, I'm just gonna jump into it.
Back at it here. When you see me changing the yokes on that squeezer, you get one yoke when you buy the thing, but you'll probably end up using 3 for different jobs, and making sure that you can reach into the places you need to. And sometimes that means reaching over a flange without crushing it once the squeezer goes to work, which is what that longeron yoke is good for. So I'm getting it all riveted up here. Eventually, all of my cameras die. And so I don't really have any video of the riveting of the entire structure together. So finishing up the rest of this spar, which is probably just as well. You already saw me do that once and it didn't turn out very well. But yeah, when I look back at this, turned out to be a marathon session, and I think I finished about 12:45 a.m. But I did finish it, and here's kind of what it looked like. So happy to have that done. Moving on to finishing up the elevators. Thanks for watching. We'll see you on the next one. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Stay tuned.